Hi and welcome. Namaste. I'm Shoma and welcome to my YouTube channel Mystic Moonlight. Today I'll be talking about the very interesting desert rose. Let's take a look. So, the desert rose is actually a form of gypsum with sand embedded in it. So it forms a rose-like formation in the middle of the desert. So it invokes the energy of a flower or a rose blossoming, finding beauty in very arid spaces like a dry, hot desert. So, as the name suggests, metaphorically, it's about reprogramming yourself to remove the beliefs that don't serve you anymore and to find beauty in very, very difficult and arid and difficult conditions. So, unlike the other crystals which take millions of years to form, the desert rose is a softer stone and takes only around 100 years to form. And it forms over time with the action of the wind, the air, and water. So when sand gets embedded inside gypsum or selenite, it has all the properties of selenite, like removing negativity and energy transfer, also charging up the other crystals that you might have. So it's a healing stone, and you can see the sand of the desert is embedded inside it. So it's helpful to reduce stress, to increase willpower, to reduce your worries or anxieties, and help with mental clarity, energy cleansing. It is believed that the Native Americans, like, there would be these huge like formations of desert rose which look like massive towers of desert rose in the deserts of Mexico and Afghanistan, Tunisia, Morocco. So the Native Americans believe that the native warriors, when they return from the spiritual realm, would create these desert rose structures to look over and protect their homeland. And in Oklahoma, there is actually a place where you get a special type of desert rose called Gerber's sandstone, only in Oklahoma, which is 250 million years old, unlike the others that are just 100 years old. And that's because that time, 250 million years ago, Oklahoma was under a shallow sea. So that's just a part of the history. And to me, the desert rose invokes the energy of the god of wind, or Vayu. So in Hinduism, we have like the Ashtavasus, like Dhara for earth, Apa for water, Anala for fire, Anila for wind, and Dhruva the pole star, Soma the moon, and Prabhas for the early morning light. So Vayu is the god of wind and breeze, and he's also the spiritual father of my beloved Hanumanji. So you have Hanuman here. So Hanuman and Bhim, one of the Pandavas, is associated with Vayu, the Lord Vayu of wind. So let's invoke the energy of the wind god Vayu. Om Vayave Namaha. Om Vayave Namaha. Om Vayave Namaha. So it is believed that the desert rose contains spirit guides inside of it. So if you are a timid or shy person and you need that boost of confidence, then you can invoke the spirit in the desert rose to help you to rise from whatever conditions that you are facing, or just anxiety, depression, lack of clarity and to rise above your circumstances, no matter how harsh or deserty they might seem like. And you can blossom like a rose even in very harsh conditions. That's the beauty of the human spirit. Ultimately, it does thrive if it finds a guardian and some faith. So thank you so much for watching today, and please like, share and subscribe if you like my videos. Thank you. Namaste.